Good afternoon everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Aisyah Rutula Pertiwi. This time I will be presenting a topic on hardware, software, and operating systems. Let's begin the discussion. First, let's discuss the physical components of a computer. Hardware. Simple put, hardware is all the physical components of a computer that we can see and touch. Concrete examples of these components include processing units such as processors, short-term memory such as RAM, and devices that support our daily interactions such as keyboards and mouse. In general, four functions of hardware enable a computer to operate properly. First, receiving input. Hardware functions to receiving input from the user. This input will then be processed into new information. Second, processing data. After receiving input, the hardware will process the input into new information. Third, storing data. The hardware will store data and information in the computer. Finally, displaying output. The hardware will display the result of the data processed by the computer to the user. Based on these four functions, hardware is categorized into four main groups. Let's look at concrete examples. 1. Hardware input devices. These are devices used to enter data into a computer. Examples: keyboard, mouse, scanner, and microphone. 2. Hardware processing devices. There are devices that process data into a computer. Examples: CPU, RAM, and VGA. 3. Hardware storage devices. These are devices used to store data. Examples: hard disks, flash disks, and optimal disks. 4. Hardware output devices. This is a device used to display the result of data processing. Examples: monitor, printer, and LCD projector. Now, let's move on to the next, equally important element, software. While hardware can be touched, software is the opposite. Software is a program or collection of instructions used to run a computer and execute certain commands. Software can be said to be the intermediate layer responsible for enabling the hardware we own. Software has several main functions, namely: 1. Managing hardware operation. Software manages hardware so it can work properly and communicate with one another. Without software, hardware such as keyboards, monitor, and printers cannot be used optimally. 2. Helping users complete tasks. Software helps humans complete various tasks more easily and quickly, such as typing documents, calculating data, creating presentations, editing photos, and even accessing the internet. 3. Acting as a link between the user and the computer. Software acts as a connecting medium between the user and the computer. Through software, user can give commands to the computer so that it can perform tasks according to the user's wishes. 4. Managing data and information. Software is used to store, process, organize, and display data into more useful information. Broadly speaking, software is classified into three main categories. First, application software. This is software used to assist users in the work. Examples include Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Canva. 2. Programming software. This is software used to create new programs or applications. Examples include Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, and Dev C++. 3. System software. This is software used to manage and control computer devices. Examples include Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Talking about system software, we come to the most vital component, the operating system. What is an operating system? The operating system is the main software that manages all computer functions and acts as a bridge between the user and the computer hardware. The operating system helps the computer run applications, organize files, manage memory, and control the hardware so that it functions properly. Examples of operating system include Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. Simply put, a computer can be likened to the human body. Hardware is the body, software is the intelligence and expertise, and the operating system is the soul that controls everything. All three are closely interconnected. Hardware provides physical strength, software provides special capabilities, and the operating system acts as a regulator, keeping both working in harmony so that users can complete tasks smoothly. This concludes my presentation on hardware, software, and operating system. Thank you very much for your time and attention. I hope what I have shared today has been beneficial to us all. Thank you and goodbye.